Hey guys, welcome back. I am Chris with Marksman Shooting Sports and WeBuyGuns.com in Westfield, Indiana. Welcome back to a gun store vlog. I haven't been doing these vlogs for a little while as I've been focusing on other projects and content, as you guys know. I wanted to go ahead and do a vlog though now because, as you guys know, if you watched our weekly used gun review videos, we launched our new site, WeBuyGuns.com, and I've got to say it's doing way better than I expected. The amount of traffic it's gotten, the amount of requests, and the amount of guns we're purchasing. This is a small sample. I mean, I just launched this on Sunday. Here it is Wednesday, and I'm already getting stuff in from you guys. 9 guns right here. One of our delivery people, we have USPS making a delivery. I know some of your guys' stuff is coming in a little bit later. I wanted to make this sort of as an update for those of you who might not know about the project, the WeBuyGuns.com stuff. Go check out the last weekly used gun review video if you want to learn more about that. But also you guys who are, involved, getting involved, interacting with the site, whether you just put through, offers, whether you're selling us stuff or whether you denied my offers, that's totally cool. Just the amount of response I've gotten on it is way beyond my expectations. It's been very stressful because I was not expecting this amount of volume. So I've been putting in some pretty late nights trying to get stuff set up through ACH, check payments and stuff like that to make sure that everybody's taken care of. And then those of you, if you recognize your boxes, as soon as I turn the camera off, before I do anything else, I'm going to be processing those, let you know that I got them in stock here. So that'll all be done before you even see this video. But just super cool. So I'm going to go ahead and process this stuff and kind of show you guys the stuff that's been coming in. Also, remember, a big advantage of this, and I've got like 80 open offers on firearms. Again, this is like in the past 3 days, which is just totally crazy. This is really becoming transformative to my business, and I really appreciate that. I hope a lot of you are printing off those offers and taking them around town trying to get yourselves a better deal. And I have a lot of you that are waiting, haven't approved or rejected an offer, so hopefully in the meantime you're doing that. If you can use my offers to get yourself a better deal, that is totally cool. More power to you, and that was part of, this is both to help me and to also help you guys, my audience, to try and get everybody a little bit better off on, of course I want to build up my business, but I also want to arm you guys with a little bit more leverage and information when you go to sell your stuff, whether it's to me or somebody else. So that's just really cool that I think a lot of people are out there doing that. I want to see everybody out there in the US, showing our offer certificates at their gun stores or gun shows. That will just be cool if we can somehow become a standard by which people use to try and leverage themselves a better deal. So that'll be really, really cool. And again, we back up our offers if you can't find a better deal. To those who have rejected my offers, totally cool as well. Sorry I couldn't, come eye to eye with where you wanted to be on it. No harm, no foul. I do absolutely appreciate you taking the time to check in. One thing, I did have a guy submit an SR 556. I, again, was going way overload on trying to get to all these offers. And I accidentally read AR 556 and I made an offer based on it being an AR 556. I didn't realize until after I put through the offer, and obviously it was rejected because it was really stupid low for what an SR556 goes for. Hopefully if you're watching, I did make a mistake on that. If you know who you are, I've had one rejected SR556, so you probably know who you are. Put that back through and I'll pay a little bit more attention. I was just like really flooded the first night. God, I want to say I had like 60 guns come through. And keep in mind, it takes me about 2 to 5 minutes to give a thorough look over on a gun and then send in an offer. So I was spending hours that day trying to keep up with everything so it didn't get backlogged on me because, I want this site to go well for you guys, to get quick offers back. So I'm having to sort of go through these things a lot faster than I normally have to when people bring in, 2 or 3, which is what I've been used to in the past. Also, because of this influx, we're getting into a hiring phase as well, so hopefully that'll go smoother. But for those of you, again, who have sent me stuff, I'm going to be processing that as quickly as possible and get you guys paid on it. So really, really cool. I'm super happy with how that's taking off. Like I said, I'll get into processing these, and then I'll be right back with you guys and kind of show you some of the cool stuff people have sent in. And I'm not going to show you stuff that'll end up on the weekly used gun review videos. You'll see that, and as I do those videos coming up, I'll make sure to give a shout out. I'm not going to use people's personal names and information, but I'll just say, hey, what, city and state it came from, so you know who you are and you can, see it in the video, which I know some of you guys are interested in, so that's also really cool. Anyway, hopefully you guys sense I'm super excited and stressed with everything going on, but mostly excited, and we'll keep rolling along with the vlog. So in my complete brain overload, I filmed this section of the vlog without having the microphone on, so I'm redoing this for you, but there's a little CZ P10S, 2075 Rami, a SAR 9mm, full-size Sarsamaz. There's an Honor Guard from Honor Defense, TP9, the little Canic TP9 DA, another CZ75 PO1, and a Phoenix Arms, HP22A, and a Sky CPX2. So these are all just in excellent condition. The on the website we have a sort of a provision there that states that we reserve the right to look over the firearms and make sure that they are accurately described. And this being the first batch of firearms that have come in, really happy that everything was really well described. If not, some of it was even understated in terms of condition. Everything's in great shape. And, of course, we're paying everybody on, the actual full quoted price because there's no issues with any of them. Everybody followed the instructions about documentation to include with them and everything. Shipping went smooth. It's just everything went perfectly fine on everything we've gotten in so far. And, of course, again, we do have more stuff on the way. And, as these vlogs come in, I'll show you guys that stuff as well as we get into it. I am keeping a little bit back, as I mentioned before, for the weekly used gun review videos, so you're not seeing quite everything, but just a really good sample. I'm, again, just incredibly excited about, how the process went from start to finish. We were able to complete a couple of the other processes with some people. And just the quality of the firearms that we've received. It's always been my experience that most used guns that people trade in are oftentimes kept, in really good shape. People tend to really take good care of their firearms. It's something a lot of people that I find take pride in. Those are all stuff that actually came in today as well, but from local people. Some Glocks and some IWI Jerichos and whatnot. But anyway, sorry I didn't actually film the actual audio of this section, but hopefully this kind of cheap overlay will suffice. But yeah, my brain has just been totally fried today. So anyway, there is that for you. So I wanted to bring the vlogs back a little bit as things are getting a little bit more interesting in here with this new site. Over the past year, inventory has been very low and limited based on, obviously you guys know everything that's been going on. So it will be cool to have an outlet to be able to get a little bit more stuff in here, A, for my local customers, B, more content for the channel. So, I want to provide that to you guys as well. More interesting and hopefully more frequent used guns review videos. I think I can officially say my time has gotten stretched a little bit further based on what's been going on here. Typically, in my store, on a typical week, I'd get in from, general commerce, people bringing stuff in, between about 10 to 20 used firearms in most cases. Sometimes I'd get collections, it'd be more, sometimes it might be fewer. About 10 to 20 is pretty average. I'm already exceeding 20, it's only, what's today, Tuesday? Wednesday. I've already exceeded 20 accepted offers on my website, plus stuff that people have been bringing in. So it's my used gun intake is kind of getting to a point where it's going to be doubling or tripling. And my website was only launched about 2 or 3 days ago. So this is going to be pretty interesting to watch and pretty cool. And I wanted to, again, do some of these vlogs to bring you guys along for the ride. I've also been getting questions, and this is something that people have asked me about in the past. The point of the the YouTube channel, again, is just to be entertaining and educational. I'm not making this as an outlet to sell anything, mainly because of the restrictions imposed by YouTube and, not being able to market firearms on their webpage. We want to respect that, as much as we can. I have had questions about people asking about ways that we can put our inventory and stuff online. I wanted to see how this website was going to pan out in terms of the amount of stuff we can get in. Developing these things takes a lot of time and a lot of money. This website that you guys are looking at, WeBuyGuns.com, took about a year to develop. I had one developer working on it. I was basically putting in inputs on what I wanted to see, but he was one guy building it on his spare time, and I think he did a really good job. He worked incredibly hard on it, and I just love how it turned out. and how, I've now officially had people who have gone 100% through the process from submitting firearms to actually, I've just processed payments, ACH payments to some customers for their firearms that you guys have already seen. So the turnaround time for them was, offer submission on Sunday to getting paid on Wednesday. So that was a pretty quick window. And, now I've seen it actually pan out entirely from start to finish. And it's really cool that there really haven't been any hitches. We had a couple of small launch issues, which we had to fix. But for the most part, everything went well. I think what we will probably start doing is start moving forward towards a retail side of the site in the future. I'm not making any promises on when that'll come up. Again, I have to sort of get what we have now under control and to create a process. I'm going to start hiring people and making this a little bit more streamlined and a lot quicker. Because as it currently stands, I'm going to be spending a lot of late nights processing. I'm going to be spending a lot of nights processing the offers because a lot of them continue to come in, processing and shipments during the day, and on top of that, juggling and make sure that I have enough time to take care of my customers for my normal lines of business, whether it's, firearm transfers, getting in new inventory, talking with those suppliers, as well as doing my YouTube channel. So I'm now kind of creating 3 separate business lines all at once, and I'm pretty much the only guy running them all. So it's gotten a little bit crazy, but it's a lot of fun. And again, I wanted to bring you guys along for the ride for that, because I think a lot of things again here are fundamentally going to be changing a little bit on the channel in terms of content inside my store and that sort of thing. So I wanted to get this quick vlog out there, as I was just blown away by how well this is going. So again, thank you so much for everybody who's participating and using the site. Really cool to see that. Again, I want to talk a little bit about how I come up with offers and stuff like that. I've got about 100 offers in, maybe more today. Of that, 21 accepted, 20 outright rejected, and then about, the remaining 60 are still pending. And again, I hope that those people are out there, trying to get themselves a better deal with the certificates that have been provided. That's, to me, a really good success rate for just an internet base. You guys are putting your trust and putting your guns in a box and shipping them to some guy before getting paid, which really breaks the norms of what is a traditional format of commerce on the internet. So again, the fact that so many of you are willing to trust me with that process is really, really humbling. I really appreciate that. But anyway, I know I'm rambling a lot, so I'll get off this vlog for you guys. But I'll just try and keep you guys updated about every week or 2 weeks with how it's going and the cool stuff that's coming in. So anyway, guys, I'll leave you off there. Again, can't thank you all enough for this awesome success on this launch of WeBuyGuns.com. I am Chris with Marksman Shooting Sports and WeBuyGuns.com in Westfield, Indiana. You are watching Marksman TV. I will see you next time.